VC vinyl community, Dark Dove reporting to you. Just shooting a follow-up video to a vinyl digging session that I did with the VC's own Ben Costello yesterday. Ben received a tip-off about a gentleman who was selling off his father's vinyl collection. Apparently his father, who passed away recently in his 80s, had amassed a collection of something like 2,000 records. It's out in a quite remote area. Myself and Ben arrived there. The records were all kind of piled into what can only be described as an old kind of makeshift shed, which is basically an old cottage, but which was kind of doubling as a shed. It's quite unusual. We spent about 4 hours digging. 99% of the stuff there was kind of rubbish, easy listening, marching brass band music, that kind of thing, but we made some extremely surprising finds. I'll start off with, first off, this is one of the first gems that I came across in my digging. Francoise Hardy, the French chanson singer. I showed something by her kind of recently. This is an original. This is called Voila. This is from 1967. It's on the Vogue label. Now, pretty much all of these records, or most of them, are pretty dirty. They are all going to need a very, very good clean. So, as is the case with this one. Now, an unusual feature of this is that this is not the original bag. It was in this Harvest inner bag, and this is exactly the same the same inner bag that comes with Pink Floyd's Atom Mother's Heart, which my copy is missing. So it's kind of a double trump. I'm going to use this in my Atom Mother Heart copy, but another strange aspect of this digging session was we came across a lot of a lot of sleeves which had the wrong records in them. One of which is this record that you see here, Love, Death and the Ladies, Shirley and Dolly Collins. When I spotted it, I nearly had a heart attack, because that album, her stuff goes for huge money. But when I looked inside, it was a completely different record. It was some piece of crap. There was quite a few cases of that. Ben found a copy of Fairport Convention Liege and Leaf, which also had the wrong record in it, and he found a load of Ray Charles stuff which had the wrong records in them as well. The sleeves, the empty sleeve, we put them aside along with a load of other records, and asked the guy to hang on to them because we picked them up again. But anyway, for the meantime, that's another story. So that was Francoise Hardy. Came across a lot of 80s kind of synth pop stuff, so this is one that I've been looking for. Architecture and Morality by Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. So that was a nice find, been looking for that. As was this one. I actually came across 2 copies of this. Kate Bush, The Whole Story. greatest hits or best of compilation from '86. By the way, a lot of the records have this written on them. That was the name of the gentleman, his initials. And a lot of them, the sleeves were not in the best of condition because were piled in a very haphazard manner. This is another one I was looking for. The Pleasure Principle, Gary Numan. A bit of ring wear on the sleeve, but nevertheless, very glad to pick that up. Another one by Gary Numan, Dance. This is from 81. I'm not hugely familiar with this one, so I don't know if it's any good or not, but I grabbed it anyway. Now this one really took me by surprise. You know, I was digging through, coming across nothing but loads of Cliff Richard records, easy listening, light classical crap. Then all of a sudden I come across this, the Red Crayola. God bless the Red Crayola and all that sail with her. I don't think I've ever come across Red Crayola in the wild. And then all of a sudden I just couldn't believe it. This originally released in 1968. This is a reissue from the late 70s reissue on Radar Scope Records. But like it was full of kind of totally unexpected finds like that. Another totally unexpected find, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, their debut album. Sleeve not in great condition, but the record is a Pink Island original. So very happy with that. Another very interesting find, Horselips, Irish prog folk band, the Book of Invasions by Horselips. There was a lot of Irish stuff there, like Tin Lizzy. Ben managed to grab a lot of Tin Lizzy. Lovely label there. One very interesting find on a highly collectible label was this, Sean O Riada. This is actually in Irish and Gaelic, so it's Sean O Riada at the Gaiety, which is the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin, on the highly sought after Gail Lynn label. Another one I was looking for, A Broken Frame by Depeche Mode. A lot of unexpected kind of 80s stuff like this. This was another really unexpected find. This is by Patrick Coley, 12 by 12. Patrick Coley, instrumental figure in early 80s electronica. This is a 1988 compilation double 12-inch. It's a limited edition, 50,000 copies. And that was a really unexpected find. Okay. This one was kind of the cover is completely trashed, but it's an original Bill Haley and the Comets, Rock the Joint. It's a shame about the sleeve, it's just completely ripped, but nice find. Just 2 seconds. Oh, now this was a really nice find. 10 years after, and Shish, an original pressing from 1969 on Duran. Really nice psychedelic artwork. Really needs a good clean. Like a lot of the stuff that we picked up, it's going to take a lot of cleaning. Bear with me. Myself and Ben, I was kind of taking one room, he was taking the other. We were both kind of grabbing things for each other, kind of suggesting things. Ben grabbed this for me, in spiral carpets, dragging me down, 12-inch, and it comes with the print. Another 12-inch by Depeche Mode, Behind the Wheel. Now this Ben grabbed this for me, so this is a really nice find. This is Planxty, their second album, from 1972, The Well Below the Valley. That artwork, this beautiful artwork, is done by Jim Fitzpatrick, who was famous for designing a lot of Thin Lizzy's album covers. No inner bag, so I'm going to have to get an inner bag first. Jefferson Airplane. Bless its pointed little head. This is an original US pressing. Sleeve is not in great condition, it's kind of held together by sellotape. Still a very nice find indeed. This is one you'll all recognise, Wishbone Ash, Argus. Sleeve looks like it's been kind of chewed on a bit, maybe by mice or something, because you know, basically where all these records were lying, I'd say it's quite strongly possible that there are mice in there. There was loads and loads of classical music. I just picked up this one classical piece. This is by Stravinsky, The Rites of Spring. Always look on the lookout for Stravinsky, modern classical. This is on lovely cover as well. This is on the Music Hall label. Or sorry, Concert Hall, sorry, I meant to say. Ben grabbed this for me, Stevie Wonder, what is it, Hotter Than July. I'm not so sure about this one. I think this is from 1980. It's probably kind of past his classic period, but I'll have a listen. I haven't listened to it, but anyway, Nice find anyway. Can I just point out that all of these records were €1.50, which basically I think equates to $1.60 in US money. Another nice prog find, Focus, Dutch prog group. This one's got a fold out sleeve. Go. And this is on, excuse me, this is on, yeah, I'm not going to take the record out because it's a bit awkward, but another very nice find indeed. There's loads and loads and loads of singles. Ben grabbed this for me, Complex by Gary Numan. Unfortunately, in the car, the disc actually fell out, must have fallen out, but Ben has found it and he has it for me, so I'll get it off him next time I meet up with him. Can I just add as well that Ben went through the singles quite a bit. I didn't really go through them myself, but he came across an EP by Soft Cell. I forget the name of it now, but it was like the very first EP. He was he passed it over, but was looking it up later online. It's called something mutant something, but it is extremely rare and worth huge money. We will be making a return visit, and hopefully somebody else won't have grabbed it by then, because this guy is. There are other people interested in looking at the collection as well. I'll just I'll just finish up with two Bob Dylan finds again, which Ben grabbed and passed to me. This absolutely lovely copy of Blood on the Tracks. And it's an orange label CBS. Just needs to be cleaned again, but other than that, looks in really, really nice condition. And finishing up with another Dylan item, Live at Budokan, double album on CBS again. Again the discs look almost unplayed, just need to be cleaned, and just 2 seconds, and it comes with this booklet, which unfortunately has that writing on it again, and also comes with this fantastic fold out poster of Mr. Zimmerman himself. So, as I said, all of these records were €1.50. All I can say about the collection is there was like piles and piles and piles of crap. It was like, I think this gentleman who passed away, I think he must have been just a compulsive buyer of vinyls. I think he just kind of must have just like went into a record shop and just literally bought everything that he saw, and then obsessively collected it, because the kind of disparity in it's like 95% of what was there was just kind of crap, but yeah, and we really did a lot of digging to find what we did. Ben is going to found a lot of. He's going to do his own video to show you what he found, and we left a lot of stuff behind as well, which we're going to hopefully pick up. We asked the guy to hang on to some stuff for us, so there may be a full video, but it was certainly an enjoyable kind of an experience. It was a bit like kind of panning for gold in a way, for vinyl gold, and as you can see, we did come up with some gems. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I did get some VCLT as well from Ben. I'll be showing that in my follow-up video, which I'll be shooting soon. So until then, thanks very much for watching.